Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is No Way Out. That is right, we have finally made it to the finale of 2K17 Universe Mode. The end is here, the end is nigh, but of course it is just almost a transition period more than anything, as tomorrow is where everything kicks off once more with 2K18, but we're not here to focus on that. Tonight we're here to focus on No Way Out and tonight's huge card involving 3 world title matches and the end of an iconic rivalry. But before we get to all of that, we focus on the title matches. Bobby Roode and Seth Rollins, the glorious one, looks to dethrone the greatest wrestler alive today. I wish Bobby Roode the very best of luck because he's going to need it. Seth Rollins isn't taking this one lightly. He isn't taking Bobby Roode lightly. And after what happened on ECW, he's not going to treat him nice. He's not going to go nice on him. And then, speaking of not going nice on anyone at all, Triple H and Dolph Ziggler for the World Heavyweight Championship, what promises to be a huge battle between these two men. A tough fight, no holds barred, as it was agreed to a few days ago, I should say, between these two men. And the two men who despise Raw will fight for its grandest prize. But then we finish it all off on the very event where it began, over almost 2 years ago, where Bobby Fish betrayed Kyle O'Reilly. Well, now tonight we see it come to an almighty end inside Hell in a Cell with a WWE Championship on the line. Who will walk out of this event the winner? Who will walk out the champion? And who gets to say they killed what they created? Will it be Bobby Fish or will it be Kyle O'Reilly? That is a main event that I cannot wait for under any stretch of the imagination. That is by far and away perhaps the most anticipated main event I've ever laid eyes on in the history of this universe. It is WrestleMania caliber main event always. And we get it here tonight to close things out in this series of Universe Mode. But before we can even get to that, we've got a lot of action to go through here tonight. And we start things off with ECW Television Championship up for grabs. We start things off with none other than the huge rematch from ECW Heatwave between Samoa Joe and Aleister Black. First time around, it was personal. The first time around, there was nothing to gain from it in a championship aspect. There was nothing to gain from it in a respect aspect, and I mean the respect asset remains the same here tonight. However, what doesn't remain the same is the title aspect. The ECW Television Championship up for grabs here between these two men, and it's all about who can put that final finisher in. Both of these men can hit one of their finishers and they will not win. That's just kind of a fact more so than anything. But what it will be down to is how many they can hit, how quickly they can hit them, and who can hit the last one. Because whoever's able to hit that last one, of course, is winning that title. It will not be a matter of a roll-up victory, of a DQ, of a countdown, because even though you may guess Aleister Black to act in that fashion, he won't. He will not act in that way, especially when his opponent is Samoa Joe, someone who he loathes greater than the people who have shunned him out of society and made him grace his way towards Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. It is a, you know, we're talking about personal rivalries, and on the scale to O'Reilly and Fish, this doesn't even compare to it. But what I'm trying to get across is that in the grand scheme of things, this is a big match. This is a really, these are two people who just well and truly do not like one another, who do not agree with one another. Almost two different aspects of society colliding here tonight. But one thing is for sure, no matter what, anywhere we go, everywhere we go, the crowd is always on the side of Samoa Joe, and the same is here tonight. Well, the question remains, what will be the outcome of this all? How will we, let me try English again. What will transpire in this matchup? Last time we watched these two men go at it, last time it was Joe who got the win. However, some time has passed between now and then, and we'll see if that makes a difference. We'll see if between now and then, with Aleister Black winning that ECW Television Championship? Has it made him the better competitor? Has it made him the better man? We're going to find out here tonight to open things up on wow, I blanked there. On No Way Out. This one, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm ready for it. So without further ado, let's get into the swing of things. That television championship hoofed up in the air. Who's going to walk out with it? That maintains to be seen. This is one of those bouts that is 50-50 split down the middle. I couldn't pick a winner, even if I tried. And you want to look at the build-up, I guess, towards this this championship matchup. Well, you need to look no further than basically to a few weeks ago, where everything just kicked off all of a sudden once more, and everyone, and both these men in this match even, just wanted a piece of the other. And that transpired when Samoa Joe became the #1 contender, when he beat Sami Callihan a few weeks ago to deserve this right at Aleister Black. Right away, it was Aleister Black who came out of nowhere, attacking Samoa Joe, following his matchup, flattened him down with a black mass. And now, we are here tonight. Both these men have traded blows back and forth. This past ECW was total madness involving this match and Roode and Rollins, which of course is later on tonight, but it was total madness involving those bouts. And, well, it maintains to be, it was basically, in a way it went to Joe, but in a way it was also a stalemate, because while Joe was beating up Aleister Black, was about to hit him with that muscle buster before the Wyatt family played their tricks to get Black out of there, at the same point, he didn't hit his finisher. So it was kind of a stalemate more than anything, because Black was still able to get away on his own 2 feet and not laid out in the ring, courtesy, oh my god, of the muscle buster. But now here tonight with no Wyatt family to protect him, and with only this match to focus on, Samoa Joe and Aleister Black, both are going to pummel into one another with everything they've got. Do not be surprised here tonight on a lot of matches if there's going to be bloodshed, especially this one right away. I say bloodshed for some, but when it comes to this, when it comes to the main event later on tonight, do not be surprised if it's a bloodbath. That one is going to be such a personal bout, and in a way, I'm kind of sad it's coming to an end, but it's iconic. And I guess the thing is with things that are iconic is they have to reach that stage where you look back at them and you realize how great they were. And that is what we'll see here tonight. But anyway, we focus now on this match at hand. Samoa Joe with a spinning heel kick from the top rope. Didn't get all of it. Both himself and Black are down. But Joe is continuing on the assault here. Or maybe not. Counter there by Aleister Black. Champion trying to regain control in this one here. What will he look for? Brings him in and almost guillotines him on the ropes, essentially. Aleister Black now the one with a little bit of control in this matchup. Disrespectful slap there by Samoa Joe. Hardly a surprise considering there is no respect by either party. Black won that television championship back at SummerSlam from Dean Ambrose and has been on a dominant form ever since he won that belt. But he has met his biggest challenge thus far. It's in Samoa Joe. And Joe is making life incredibly difficult for him. That corner enziguri, and now an armbar stitched in here. Trying to force that submission on Aleister Black. I don't think we've seen Aleister Black tap out. And he's not gonna bring that about to him here tonight. He gets his way out of that one. And continuing on the assault here is Samoa Joe. Back and forth now by both men, actually. Great snap suplex there by Aleister Black. And I'd like to apologize, I forgot to say, but warning again, if you hear coughing, spluttering, snorting, sneezing, yeah, I'm still ill. Accept it. Anyway, Black with that dragon sleeper with Samoa Joe's back bent all the way as far as he can. Aleister Black was hoping it would be enough to win the title here, but Joe pulls out the reversal. Back and forth counters now by both men. Just striking one another in the face. Leaping cutter by Aleister Black. And Samoa Joe goes down. What will we see now from Aleister Black? He's got the champ down. And he's in for a great opportunity. Oh no, he's not! Joe up to his feet. Joe with the counter. Joe with the Kakina clutch. Locked in deep on Aleister Black. Will Black be forced to submit here? Will Black have no choice but to tap out to the clutches of Samoa Joe? Will he give up the title? No, he won't. Flips over. Great cover here. What an incredible piece of work by Aleister Black, but it doesn't work as he's unable to get the 3 count. But that was close. That was very, very, very close indeed to being a tap out for Aleister Black. And he's trying to continue on the assault here, but he's getting no luck with it. Samoa Joe in firm control now. Joe in the driver's seat of this one. And Joe going up to the top rope again. Oh, what a forearm shot by Black. Caught him in midair with it. And Black may well look to try and retain the title with it into the cover. Only a 1 count. Oh, a drop kick in the back there by Aleister Black now, and he's suddenly looking to try and take control. And maintain control for a change as well. Oh, that's not happening. Oh my god. That looked painful. Absolutely flattened with that one there. And we continue on though. This back and forth, continuous striking matchup between these two men. Counter there by Samoa Joe once more. Joe looked like he had something in mind there, but Aleister Black didn't like the sound of it. Pulls out a really strong counter there. And now look at the strength of Aleister Black. Essentially a one-man Uranagi slam. And Black is going to take it to the top rope. Will he look for that double foot stomp here to try and retain the title? Aleister Black misses it, but he stays on his feet. Not for much longer as Joe sends him down. My goodness. This one very much so back and forth right now. Joe, he's got Black in his clutches and he's looking to deliver those triple suplexes. Finishing it off. Straight jacket German. There's the bridge to win the title. Joe so nearly did it. Black kicked out. That one was close for Samoa Joe. He knows now how close he is to winning that title. But Aleister Black is still proving to be a huge difficulty for Joe to get past. Leaping knee in the face there. And Joe goes down as a result of it. Aleister Black wasting time here, I'd argue. Trying to get the crowd riled up as opposed to trying to focus on Samoa Joe. And Joe is making him pay for it. Big chop in the chest there. What will Joe look for now? He's going to the turnbuckle. It's going to be the muscle buster. No, it's not going to be the muscle buster. It's instead going to be the buckle bomb, which we'll see executed to an even greater fashion by Seth Rollins here tonight. Once more, looking for another strike there with Samoa Joe. Black pulls out the reversal. And Aleister Black now has Joe brought in. Great strength being shown once again. Brainbuster by Black. And that'll bust open Samoa Joe. Well, it certainly was a brainbuster by Aleister Black. And now, what can he pull off here? Black looked for something there, but there's a great counter by Joe. He's still up on his feet. He may be bleeding, but Samoa Joe, I think, has been, well, he's had something elevated inside of him as a result of it. Joe now exploding away. There's the corner in Zaguri again. And Joe will once more look for the Kakina clutch. Locked in there. The moment he lands on his back, that is the huge lock-in. And uh-oh, there's a rollover. Cover now by Black. Trying to win the title again. And oh, Joe just kicked out. But neither Joe nor Black are giving in here as they continue on into the turnbuckle. Now we go, clubbing blow to the back by Black. That's a tongue twister. And oh, there's a great reversal. A little quick arm drag essentially by Aleister Black, giving him some breathing room there on Samoa Joe. How will he be able to capitalize on it? He's going to take flight here from the second rope, leaping forearm shot. Caught Joe in midair with a forearm and now nails one of his own. Using the ropes to his advantage there, but it's Joe with the counter now. In the turnbuckle we go once more. Oh, what a chop in the chest there by Samoa Joe, but a great counter by Black in response. And Black now getting ready to unload away with strikes. Working on the open wound there of Joe, and now the kicks into the chest. Life is not going to be easy for him here. Joe down and in a huge heap of trouble. There's that leaping cutter by Joe, Aleister Black once more, but he's back up to his feet. Don't need to be countered right away by Samoa Joe. These two men, how they're able to continue on, especially with the bloodshed from Samoa Joe, is unreal. In the turnbuckle there goes Samoa Joe. And how can he turn this match around now into his favor? Uh-oh, it's not looking good for him. Oh, there's that guillotine DDT again by Aleister Black. And Black seems primed and ready here to finish this one. This time, will he be able to connect with it? Up on the top rope. Double foot stomp. He got it! He got all of it! And Aleister Black may well have just retained his TV title with 1, 2. Joe kicks out at 2, and the matchup stays alive. What a late great kick out there by Joe. Absolutely phenomenal to see that. But oh my god, Aleister Black is almost irate at the fact that he kicked out, pummeling into him there with those stomps in the chest. But Joe is the one pulling out the reversal here and staying in control now of this one. Joe turns him round. He's going to go for those triple suplexes again. Can this help Samoa Joe win that TV title? And Joe now looking for the finishing touch. Straight jacket German. Doesn't bother to bridge this time. Samoa Joe seems to have something else in mind, but Aleister Black isn't interested in it. Countered right away. Big kick in the chest. These two men trading blows back and forth from the moment the bell is rung. And look at the strength of Aleister Black there into the cover. But oh, it's only a 1 count. I gotta be honest, did not expect Aleister Black to be able to do as much as he has done to Samoa Joe. Just kind of goes to show the pound for pound ability of Aleister Black. Samoa Joe now, though, has something in mind here. Black going to try and retreat to the outside. It's only temporary. Joe launches himself into Aleister Black. Look at that by Joe. Hardly a suicide dive and more just a barrel. Just like a barrel jump, essentially. That was all of Samoa Joe colliding with all of Aleister Black. And it's Joe who's going to come off much better in that one. But it's Black who sends him back into the ring. I don't know how he's managed to pull that off, but that's exactly what he's done there. Big neck breaker there by Aleister Black now. Follows it up with an axe handle. And Black in position once more for that dragon sleeper. Perched in the middle of the ring. Will Joe be forced to submit here? He's so close, and with all the blood dripping from his head as well, it may force him to tap, but Joe is unable. He refuses to give in. And you got to give that credit for Samoa Joe. The fact he continues to fight. There's that leaping cutter, though. A gap in his defense. Aleister Black calls to Bray Wyatt in the very sense that Bray Wyatt calls to Sister Abigail. And now Aleister Black looks to retain the TV title over Joe. The double foot stomp into the chest. This one could do it. Cover by Black. 1, 2. Aleister Black retains the television championship. My goodness, what an opener already. That was something to behold between those two men. Just kind of went to show that the animosity and the hatred just built up to a boiling point, essentially. And when the moment that bell rung, those two men were willing to pummel every inch of themselves. That sounded awful. Was willing to give everything they had to hold on to that belt. And on the night, it was Aleister Black who walks out still our television champion. What a bout between those two men. It was always going to be tough to call a winner. But Black, with no interference, by his own might, defeats Samoa Joe and retains the television championship. Well, there we go. But now we're going to move on to the women's championship, the Raw Women's Championship, I should add onto that, between Carmella, Gail Kim, and Paige. Triple threat here. Carmella back at Bad Blood won a special opportunity matchup, allowing herself to become the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship and basically cash in, quote unquote, the contract whenever she saw fit. Carmella wanted the championship matchup in No Way Out. She got it. However, though, she had an addition added to the match in the form of Gail Kim, after Kim, by way of trying to murder Paige and kill her, won the match and went on to this bout here tonight. This is an attempted murderer heading towards the ring, and the crowd is cheering her every step of the way. You try telling me how that's fair and how that's respectful. I personally am always permanently disgusted by it, as I'm disgusted by every single failure of a person who tries to go against the Bullet Club. And you know what? It's good that I don't class Triple H as going against the Bullet Club. He just wants to beat up anyone and everyone. He doesn't have a personal vendetta against them. He just likes to beat people up, and he just wants that world title. We'll be seeing that later on tonight. That's for right now. It's the Bullet Club's first order of business here tonight. 3 matches for the Bullet Club to deal with. And I am feeling pretty damn confident about them all, as I'm feeling just as confident as ever that this woman here will walk out with the Raw Women's Championship still firmly on her shoulder. Paige heads towards the ring. Having held that Raw Women's Championship since June, it doesn't seem as if there is any sight of her any time here tonight, tomorrow, Survivor Series 2017, and even 2018, of Paige coughing up that championship to someone else. She's defeated Gail Kim with that belt on the line now twice. Once to win it, back it over the limit, and once to retain it, as we saw Bad Blood under controversial circumstances, might I add you. If Paige is a controversial circumstance for her retaining the title, what the hell does that make Gail Kim then? She DDT'd Paige's head onto the apron, a cheap tactic. And yet the people commended her and cheered her on as she cheated, essentially, her way to victory. Disgusting, appalling, foul, vile, whatever else you want to say about it. But yet everyone still loves and adores Gail Kim, because why not? But we're kind of in a bit of a conundrum, to be fair, with this championship matchup. We've got Kim, who's beaten Paige. But we've got, hang on, let me try and do this in a better way. We've got Paige, who's been beaten by Kim, but Kim has been beaten by Carmella, but Carmella has been beaten by Paige in the past. So it's very much so, it's just kind of stuck, really. It's like a stalemate with all 3 women. And it just all depends on who's able to get that pinfall here in this one. And of course, I'm going to be siding with Paige, hoping that she can get the win in this one. Obviously, for the Bullet Club. And she is off to a great start here, taking it to Carmella and Gail Kim at the same time. The boots now pummeling into the woman who won a battle royal to get this right. And Gail Kim floors Paige temporarily, and Paige is going to think smart here and take a moment to recover on the outside. Back suplex by Gail Kim, meanwhile. And this one continues on here. Gail Kim and Carmella, a rematch from this Monday here, and DDT there by the challenger. Drop kick into the side of the head of the Queen of the Ring. Carmella going to fly here. Will it pay off? Big splash. Gail Kim stays down, and Paige looks to capitalize elbow drops there, pointed elbow drops as well, into the head of Gail Kim. Now it's Paige and Carmella essentially one-on-one. Gail Kim is actually getting up to her feet kind of quickly here. Come on, Paige. I know you're better than this. I know you can fight on. You didn't win that title by just being lucky. You won the title because you're the best. And you're going to prove it here tonight. Gail Kim and Paige now, one-on-one. The rematch Gail Kim wanted, and right now she is paying for it in an almighty fashion. Decked there with a bulldog, spinning back fist and an elbow. This is all about the Raw Women's Champion right now, and she's going to look to put away Gail Kim here. Paige Turner to retain the title with 1, 2, and Kim kicked out. Carmella missed it. Carmella missing with a double axe handle, and as a result she couldn't break up the pinfall attempt. Paige quickly rolling outside of the ring. Carmella going to try and look to capitalize here. Can Carmella steal the title? No, she can't. But now with Carmella alone with a weakened Gail Kim, can she use this to her advantage to try and win the title? It would be a huge upset if Carmella could pull it off. Into the cover once more, kick out of 1. Gail Kim really needs to turn it around in this one. In all honesty, she is all over the place. She is struggling hard, and she may well be in for a code of silence. Definitely not the case, as Carmella eats a harsh German suplex there. And now Paige will look to finish it off with Gail Kim. Rampage DDT. This one should be over. Gail Kim down and out. Just needs to floor Carmella. And this match is for Paige to win. Come on, Paige. Super kick! Okay, it's the first one of the night. But Paige doesn't look as if she's done here. She didn't want to go for the pin on Gail Kim, perhaps thinking that Kim would kick out, and instead focusing on Carmella temporarily. Kim slowly forcing herself to her feet here. She's still fighting on against Paige. However smart or dismal of an idea you may perceive it to be, Gail Kim still fighting on. Octopus stretch submission here, locked in by Kim. Carmella in to break it up. And Paige lies down on the mat right now. Code of silence attempted there by Carmella. Countered by Kim. Gail Kim now brings her in. Eat defeat! Come on, Paige, get up! I don't want you to lose your title by not even being pinned. Paige breaks it up before a count could be made and floored the ref as a result of it. Gail Kim now in position ready to strike again, and she will do so. A second defeat to Carmella. Carmella down, may well be out. Paige looking to capitalize. Kim with getting a German suplex. Why is she going outside of the ring? What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Cover here to retain the title. Carmella kicks out after 2 defeats, but I don't think she'll be kicking out after this. To retain the title, Rampage DDT. This one is over. Game, set, and match to the Raw Women's Champion. Cover, and with 1, 2, 3, Paige is still your Raw Women's Champion. Give it up for greatness. Give it a 2, sweet. Because you know Paige, after a performance like that, deserves just that. She overcame an attempted murderer. She overcame the Princess of Staten Island. Still, the Raw Women's Champion is the Bullet Club's Paige. Great start for us here tonight. The ball is rolling, the wheels are turning, and they're going to continue to roll all the way now to payday when we hold on to all our belts still. And to make sure that it goes 2 for 2 on the night, up next, Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one with the leader of the Bullet Club. He's going to go one-on-one with the United States Champion for that very title, Adam Cole, baby. So here we go. Let's get this one underway. Cody Rhodes heading towards the ring. Became the #1 contender a few weeks ago after defeating Kofi Kingston. After having, 77 opportunities handed to him by the Raw General Manager. But now, here tonight, Cody with his toughest test in a while. Can he overcome the leader of the Bullet Club? Can he overcome Adam Cole, baby? And more importantly for Raw, can he become the United States Champion? Now, of course, the tale of Cody Rhodes is an interesting one because Rhodes, in his own right, is a bit stupid. For weeks after he became #1 contender, we offered him a space within the Bullet Club. We offered him a space to become greatness. And Cody Rhodes decided that he wasn't interested in that one. Cody Rhodes decided that that didn't sound like a good idea in his mind. He'd rather oppose the Bullet Club. He'd rather oppose Adam Cole, baby! And he would rather take on Cole one-on-one for the US title here tonight. Well, Adam Cole made him pay for that one, screwing him out of a match against Aiden English as a firm reminder that maybe you should be in the Bullet Club. Rhodes responded by screwing Cole out of a matchup with Curtis Axel, and we're underway early on in this one, so I didn't even get much to explain about everything. But Cody refused to be in the Bullet Club. He made the crucial mistake of deciding not to be in the Bullet Club as well. Adam Cole going to make him pay for it, and after they brawl this past Monday on Raw, you know things are incredibly personal between these two men. And we're underway here. What a leaping kick there by Adam Cole as he gets things underway here, pummeling into the #1 contender for his title. Come on, Adam Cole. Cole keeping things slow there, just proving his dominance as he kept Cody Rhodes locked in that front face lock. Rhodes, despite being an amateur wrestler, for whatever reason, couldn't find a way out of it. But Rhodes is now starting to fight back here. The pent-up aggression that has been developing over these last few weeks is practically coming to a head here tonight. And like I said, that brawl around the backstage area and into the and throughout the ring as well, until Adam Cole thought tactically and wanted to save his body ahead of tonight against Cody. I think that has just added to the whole situation. Cole here continuing on. We're trying to continue on the punishment on Cody Rhodes. Both men countering. 2 out of 2 for super kicks. Thing of beauty there by Adam Cole. And the champion is in firm control early on. The leader of the Bullet Club showing why he is just that, as he does a number here on Cody Rhodes. Good counter there by Rhodes. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker with an expert counter by Adam Cole, baby. And Cole now looking for a stump puller here. Talk about pain being stitched in on you as a result of that maneuver. That's exactly what Adam Cole, baby, looked for. And Cole now is maintaining control in this one. Cody Rhodes pulling out a little bit of reversals here and there, but nothing right now that is causing concern for the United States Champion. Cole has been studying the tape closely. He's been looking over how he can overcome Cody Rhodes here tonight. I mean, at the end of the day, Rhodes is a former World Heavyweight Champion. He's been in some of the toughest battles. He's shared the ring with some of the toughest men. Adam Cole knows this isn't going to be a walk in the park, and he's willing to give it his all to retain that title. Cole sidesteps the attempted pointed elbow drop there, but he's unable to capitalize. Rhodes sends him to the outside. And as Cole takes an opportunity to recapture his breath on the outside, it was only temporary though, as here comes Rhodes. Spoiled though by Adam Cole. Come on. This is what I want to see from you, Cole. Using everything to his advantage there into the announce table went Cody Rhodes, but he was the one sending him back in the ring. But it's Adam Cole sending the match back into his favor. Fireman's carry neck breaker. And Adam Cole can get set and get ready to try and end this matchup very soon. Rhodes, though, still trying to fight back here. Still giving a tough time for Adam Cole. And the disaster kick by Cody Rhodes. It'll look to lead into Crossroads maybe. And a United States Championship for him. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads to Adam Cole. Come on. You can kick out of that one, Cole. You can get out of it. And he does so at 2. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried one bit then about that happening. Adam Cole still fighting on here. Still able to kick out and still able to move out of the way of whatever Cody Rhodes attempted there. Cole now going to make him pay for it by retaining his US title. Panama Sunrise, thank you for coming. But this one is over. Cole brings him in, away from the ropes and the cover. 1, 2. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2 there, according to the referee. I'm not too sure about the legitimacy of that kick out. Oh, and Adam Cole, though, staying firmly in the driver's seat right now. The leader of the Bullet Club getting to show off as he's in control, because Cody Rhodes right now is out on his feet and unable to fight back. This is beautiful to witness. This is what greatness is all about. This is who greatness is. The greatness is in the Bullet Club. The greatness is in Adam Cole. And he's going to continue being great after tonight. He's going to continue being the champion after tonight. He just needs to fight back right now and stop Cody Rhodes trying to pummel into him. Rhodes now going up to the top rope, going real high risk here because of the risk on the outside. Elbow drop there, but he landed right on his side. That could well have done damage to him. Oh no, 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 no. No, I don't like that. Oh! Alabama slam on the outside there, thin padding, and I can't condemn what Cody Rhodes is doing because he's acting accordingly. He's acting in a fair fashion. They chose to go outside of the ring and he's using it to his advantage. Rhodes misses that elbow drop though, and Cole is back in the ring. I only just realized Cody Rhodes cheating to try and win the title there. He took off the turnbuckle cover. He's going to try and cripple Adam Cole to win this title. Absolutely just awful, disgusting attitudes by the Raw superstars. How can anyone be proud of these men when they're resorting to such disgusting tactics as this one? Cody in position, looking for something here, looking to perhaps maybe another disaster kick, or maybe just didn't have any energy in him. Cole able to fight back there, kick in the gut. Oh no, oh god, Adam Cole's back into the steel ring. The steel rung even of that turnbuckle post. You can't let this happen, referee. Get involved. Do something about this. Disaster kick again. And the referee just acts all shocked, acts surprised to be seeing it. He's the reason it got hit in the first place. Adam Cole with a super kick. Come on, Cole. You've still got it in you. You can still fight on here. Cody with a harsh strike. Oh, come on! Wake of the eyes! Is there anything this referee will do in this one? Or is he just going to stand by and watch as Adam Cole is forcefully screwed out of his US title? Knee in the head by Cole. Come on. Super kick! And now Cole, take a breather. You've had some cheating actions done against you. You can afford to take a breather here. Just take a moment to recover. Don't wear yourself out, man. Oh my god. What a face buster there, but seems as if Cole doesn't want to take the break. Seems as if Cole doesn't need the break right now. Forearm shot, countered. Rhodes brings him in, traps the arm and the leg. Oh, brings him down face first. We saw that on Raw, and this time Cody will look to win the US title with it. Oh, he's so nearly dead. I'm not worried. Still not worried, not one bit. Nope, I'm fine. Everything happening here is fine. Adam Cole will fight back. Adam Cole will get right back into the swing of things here and win this matchup and retain that US title. Just give him a moment. He's just letting Cody Rhodes have a little bit of time to think he stands a chance in this one. Once more, Cody Rhodes resorting to desperate tactics to try and hold on to his title there. Great strike here by Adam Cole. Quickly countered though. And Cody Rhodes now with a running bulldog to the champion. Rhodes showing the wear and tear of this matchup as well, as he struggled to get back up to his feet there. Now how can Cody look to try and put this match away for good? Look for something there, but great counter by Adam Cole. Yet more strikes by the champ, by the leader. Cody now bringing Cole into a precarious position. Great counter though by Adam Cole. And he flies with a missile dropkick to send down Cody. Come on, another Panama Sunrise. That's all we need, and we're golden. That's all we need, and that championship is still ours. Cody pulls out the reversal and then targets the leg right after it. I'll give him credit where credit's due there. That was tactically thought. That was smart. But what isn't smart is this cheating by Cody Rhodes, and the referee just bats a blind eye to it. Oh, Adam Cole still able to kick out, but the crowd still cheer. Someone like Cody, who we've seen tear off even the turnbuckle pad, repeatedly rake the eyes of Adam Cole, and yet he's the good guy in this whole thing. What a load of bollocks. Cody still up on his feet. Adam Cole, oh my god, no, don't let it be. No, come on. Okay. I thought that was going to be Crossroads for a second there. I thought Cody was going to be able to bring it out of the bag from seemingly nowhere. Adam Cole in a world of trouble here. Cody Rhodes has been testing in this entire match, even with a face full of blood. A third disaster kick. Come on. Kick out, Cole. Please kick out. I need you to kick out. Yes. He kicks out at 2 or 1 or whatever it was. And Cody is showing the signs of wear and tear. But Cole, come on, you can counter this, roll him up. I don't care. Retain the title. Cody Rhodes seals him in. Crossroads. No. This isn't happening. Cody's just got lucky. This isn't. He's gonna kick out again. He'll kick out. There's 1. There's 2. There. No. No, this didn't happen. This didn't just happen. No way did this just happen. You are kidding me. I don't know what to say. I don't have anything to say. A man who cheats, a man who uses underhanded methods to his own advantage. That's the man who holds the United States Championship. I'm disgusted. I'm horrified by this. This is awful. This is genuinely terrible. This can't be happening. I'm telling you, this is all some kind of joke. Oh my god. Cody Rhodes is the US champion. Well, it's happened to one man who I needed to win more so than anything. The Bullet Club still 1-1 on the night, and coming up next, Seth Rollins. Make me smile, make me happy, please, man. I beg you. Put a smile on my face. Embarrass the glorious one, and remain the ECW champion. I don't know how to recover from that. I'm pretty I'm distraught by that. I'm never gonna hear the end of that either. Oh no. Oh god. Whenever he bats his stupid fat nose back into the equation. Oh, he's gonna rub it in. Ziggler, you really need to win here tonight. Actually, no. Neither of you. No, Ziggler does need to win as well, because he'll just say how pathetic the Bullet Club are. Oh, God. I'm gonna try and put that in the back of my mind and focus on it another day from now. because I need to turn to my own business, to a business within my own brand. The United States Championship may well have changed hands, but it's the ECW Championship that will stay on home soil and that will stay in the grasp of the greatest wrestler alive today. While St. Louis may sing along and think this man is glorious, he is anything but. If you want glorious, if you want the best, if you want greatness, if you want a god to look up to, he is on his way to the ring right now. He is your 3-time ECW champion. He is the man who has single-handedly redesigned, rebuilt, and reclaimed ECW. He is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has overcome everyone, all challengers from any directions. Diamond Dallas Page, gone. Roderick Strong, failed. AJ Styles has failed. Those who have stepped up and challenged Rollins for that championship have all been met with the same fate. It may not have been immediately, especially in the case of Diamond Dallas Page, but it has happened and it has been brought to an end. And the same will transpire here tonight for Bobby Roode. The glorious one may think he stands a chance. The glorious one may think that he is well within his right to try and win that ECW Championship, but you are sharing the ring with the greatest wrestler of all time. Best of luck, Roode. You're going to need it to avoid being embarrassed. If you want to even think about winning that ECW Championship, think again. Roode made his return at the Guilty as Charged pay-per-view. Not Guilty as Charged, sorry. Anarchy Rules pay-per-view. And it was on that night that Seth Rollins retained his ECW Championship over Roderick Strong. Bobby Roode came back with one simple message. He wants to beat Rollins. He wants to take the ECW Championship away from him. He's not fighting on behalf of ECW. He's not fighting for the crowd. He fights for himself as a personal vendetta against the champion. He became the #1 contender after defeating Baron Corbin? Was it Corbin? Yes, it was. Baron Corbin. A few weeks ago, and since then Rollins and Roode have kind of traded blows back and forth, but it was these last 2 weeks where Bobby Roode has been standing up on top. Following Rollins' win over Dean Ambrose, Roode flattened him with a glorious DDT. This past week on ECW, while Aleister Black may have defeated Bobby Roode, you can argue with the involvement of Seth Rollins. I don't think it was. I think Bobby Roode just forgot how to be a wrestler. Roode then took his anger out and was able to floor Seth Rollins with another glorious DDT and ended ECW posing with the ECW Championship. It's the closest he'll get to ever having that opportunity, because here tonight Seth Rollins will send the glorious one crashing back to reality and will hold on to that ECW Championship for another day, for another incredible day. Seth Rollins is the epitome of greatness. The Bullet Club may be great in their own right, and I love the Bullet Club as much as I do. Seth Rollins and the Bullet Club, my two favorite things in the world. Greatness personified. But what the Bullet Club have done as a collective unit, Seth Rollins did on his own. And Seth Rollins, you know, in the Bullet Club's case, as great as they all may be, none of them are Seth Rollins. They're all up there with the best wrestlers in the world today, but they aren't the best. The best is Seth Rollins, and the best is the one who will walk out with that ECW Championship here tonight. Oh, I still can't believe that, though. I still can't believe what just happened a few moments ago, but I'm not going to let it dwell on my mind. I'm not going to give it the attention that it so desperately craves. I'm just going to focus on here. Focus on this right now. Focus on Seth Rollins going to any extreme to try and retain his title. Leaping dropkick, their springboard dropkick. Rollins in the driver's seat. First cover of the match there. Rollins now looking to try and put away Roode here after that knee. Only gets a 2 count though. He's getting somewhere. Rollins is wearing down Roode already, and I'm liking every second of it. Countered though by the Glorious One. And look at the strength there of Roode though, to bring him in for that capture suplex. Really well struck. Roode now, all of a sudden, is in quite a bit of control here. And I don't like the look of that one. I'm not worried about Rollins, not one bit. I'm just saying, someone who I thought had every chance of winning earlier tonight suddenly doesn't have their championship anymore. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Let's just hope lightning doesn't strike twice. Rollins continuing on here from the ropes, and oh! Not too sure what Rollins was trying there, perhaps trying to get a little bit over exuberant. I think Roode shoved him to the side there, and that's why Rollins went as far as he did. And now Roode capitalizes. Stun gun there. And we're going to see the Glorious One take flight here. This one should be interesting. Roode up on top. Oh, went for a big splash and missed. And Rollins making him pay for trying just that here. As Rollins now, oh, sends him into the ropes. Lovely jubbly. Come on, Rollins. Keep this up. We can celebrate the victory. And this is how you hit a real turnbuckle powerbomb, Samoa Joe. Buckle bomb by Rollins. Buckled Bobby Roode as well. Or maybe not. Roode's still able to fight back here. Still giving the champion a bit of a fight. The crowd are, of course, siding with Bobby Roode, even though he has said on numerous occasions he's not fighting for them. For whatever reason, the crowd's still stupid enough to side with the one who doesn't want to fight with them, as for the one who has redesigned, rebuilt, and reclaimed ECW for them. Absolute madness. Oh my god, wait, what? Where did this happen? Don't let this happen, Rollins. Don't let him hit it. Brings him in. The glorious DDT. Oh my god, no, this isn't happening. There's no way Roode's going to win this title. There's no way Roode is going to win it here. Into the cover goes Roode with 1, 2, yes! That's more like it, Seth Rollins. Come on. Rollins needs to get back up to his feet here. Needs to turn the pace around. Roode is in firm control right now. Big knee there. In the head, in the face of Rollins. Or maybe Rollins is just playing a bit of possum. He's been through harder fights than with Roode. He's been through a 3 stages of hell match with Diamond Dallas Page. Oh, and here we go. He's now going to end it. Curb stop to Roode. And still your champion with 1, 2. Oh, Roode kicked out at 2. Do not fret though, Rollins. You can hang on. You've still got the fight within you. Rollins just taking a moment here, just trying to think about what to do next. I don't think he was anticipating Roode being able to kick out. What a lariat there, though, by Bobby Roode. And the Glorious One still just trying anything possible here to keep Rollins down. Rollins would have studied the tapes in and out for Bobby Roode. And we'll look to try and use it to his advantage here. Maybe that's why Roode is trying to be a little bit more innovative with his offense. Rollins here, going to look to try and win this one. Going to look to try and seal the fate of the Glorious One. Superplex. And in one swift move, rolls over. Falcon Arrow. Absolute thing of beauty. And now Rollins will go to the top rope to come up with the greatest high-flying move of all time. Phoenix Splash into the cover. It's over. There's 2. Oh my god, it's not over. He kicks out at 2. The fight continues on here, but Rollins is ready to try and end it now. Roode has fought on for long enough. Rollins looking to assert his dominance as ECW champion at this point. What will Rollins look to do here now? Roode pulls out the reversal. Drop kick by Roode. Come on, Rollins. You could turn this one around in your favor. You don't want to let this man be in control of ECW. He's selfish. He only cares about himself. He has said it on numerous occasions that he's not fighting for the people. You don't want this man representing ECW, do you, Rollins? Rollins busted open now, but he's still looking to fight on here. He's still refusing to give in, fighting through the magma grip right now by Bobby Roode, getting up to his feet, fighting his way out of it. That's it. Rollins now rolls through. Avaracadabra. He brings him into the middle of the ring in an attempt to finish this game, in an attempt to retain his title. Misses the kick. Roode gonna make him pay for that one. And here comes the strength again. That captures suplex by Roode, as he locks in that leg of Rollins as well to send him flying even further. Roode gonna look for another glorious DDT here. No. Rollins, no. You don't want to let this happen. You do not want to see this happen. Rollins, he counters it. What a reversal by Rollins. Northern Lights suplex to get his way out of it. And now Rollins is in position, ready to strike, ready to retain his title. Bobby Roode, welcome to the list of failures who have tried to beat Seth Rollins, Architect's Annihilation, and now the finishing blow for good measure. Kick in the gut, Rollins, curb stomp. This one's over. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is still your ECW champion. Thank you, Rollins. Greatness still holds a title. And there you have it. Seth Rollins floors the glorious one and proves my point. You can be good, you can be glorious, but you'll never be the greatest. And that is exactly what Seth Rollins proved himself to be here tonight. Congratulations, Rollins, as ECW is still well and truly under safe hands with the champion and under safe general management with myself. We do not need to worry about any crisis in ECW anytime soon, as we are in firm control of it. But you want to talk about a crisis, you want to talk about an ongoing war, you want to talk about what's going on Raw, because coming up next, two men who despise Raw, two men who hate the general manager, go one-on-one. Triple H and Dolph Ziggler, no holds barred. Personal vendetta against each other? Maybe so. The need to hold on to that world title? Absolutely. Well and truly, no debate about it. Triple H and Ziggler up next. The time is upon us. The time has arrived indeed for this big level World Heavyweight Championship matchup. Triple H the game, Dolph Ziggler the show off. Two men challenging for the world title. A title, of course, representing a brand, apparently, that neither of them want to be a part of, that neither of them want anything to do with. Both these men in this match despise the Raw brand, and that is what makes it that oh so more enjoyable. But just because they Jesus Christ, just because they hate Raw does not mean for a second that these two men have some kind of mutual respect for each other, because the fact of the matter is they just don't. There is no mutual respect in place for these two men, and we've seen it over these last few weeks. Triple H and Ziggler trading blows back and forth, screwing one another out of matches. Kind of the focal point of it all being matches with Mr. Money in the Bank, Jinder Mahal. Triple H struck first, flattening them both down with the pedigree. And Ziggler got his revenge last week, using the Good Brothers to his assistance to lay out Triple H. First with a magic killer, and then with an incredible, outstanding elbow drop through the announce table to finish off that episode of Raw. Triple H, though, up to his feet and ready to go at it here. No disqualification, no countouts, and that almost feels appropriate for this one, given the heated animosity between these two men. But the advantage is, even if Triple H comes out of this one with the win, it won't matter in the in the long run of things. It won't really matter in regards to Raw and trying to reclaim power, because Triple H hates Raw about as much as the Bullet Club do as well. So there is nothing to worry about there. But however, I'm not too sure if Triple H can take that title away. And you know me, you know how big of a fan I am of Triple H. But the Bullet Club are just simply unstoppable. And I know there was the dreaded, disgusting, vile, cheating actions of Cody Rhodes earlier tonight to win that United States Championship. But when it comes to the World Champion, when it comes to Dolph Ziggler, this man seemingly is unstoppable. Triple H is a tough competitor. Triple H is ready to fight anyone, anytime, and with any rules. All the rules or none of the rules, it doesn't make a difference to him. And here, we'll see that iterated, I think, tonight. Ziggler getting ready to do battle with Triple H, which should be an absolutely incredible match. I know that one for sure. Almost two conflicting personalities. The show-off Ziggler, who loves to boast about how great he is and loves to remind us all about how great the Bullet Club is. And to be fair, I'm all for reminding everyone how great the Bullet Club is, because it seems as if one man is always constantly ignorant to the dominance and the power that the Bullet Club hold, and he claims himself to be the Raw General Manager. Triple H, on the other hand, he just walks in, beats people up at this point, and leaves. He's had his say, and now for Triple H, it's just all about getting down to business. And business starts here tonight, or it finishes here tonight, I guess you could say, with him either heading out of St. Louis with that World Heavyweight Championship, and then making it a pretty dire night for the Bullet Club, or same old, same old. Dolph Ziggler overcomes Triple H and remains our World Heavyweight Champion. We've already seen greatness retain their title once tonight in Seth Rollins. Let's see if Ziggler can add to that list. Ziggler with a close eye on that world title. He knows that he doesn't want to wind up the same fate as Adam Cole did earlier. And I certainly don't want it to be that case either. But that being said, the title hoisted way up in the air. That's what these two men are fighting for. And they will fight all the way to the very edge to try and win it. No DQ, no count out. Here we go. We're underway. And Triple H out of the block, swinging there at Ziggler. We're already on the outside. Little surprise there, given the hatred and the pent-up anger between these two men. They've been waiting to just pile out on one another, and it's Triple H now who's got to seemingly... Oh, I thought he was about to go for a pile driver there on the outside. Ziggler does a great job to get out of it. Early days already, but oh my god. Are they going all out right away? The referee can only watch on here. He has no say in the matter. Ziggler with a reversal sends Triple H back in the ring. And the show-off now trying to reclaim control pretty quickly. However, Triple H doesn't seem to be too interested in that one. The game there with a great reversal. Working on the arm of Ziggler. Perhaps just trying to take that away from him. Take one asset of him away. Still leaves Ziggler's with his powerful kicks and his super kick. Whatever else he's got going for him. We'll see. Well, to be fair, Triple H did only work on it once. So, you know, it's not as if he's exactly taken away the arms from Dolph Ziggler. And there's Ziggler proving it. Look at that from the show-off. You all wish you could be as great as Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler now up on the top rope, gonna fly, elbow drop. This time it didn't connect. Triple H paid a lot of close attention, I imagine, to that clip on Monday, just to get him even more riled up for this one, just to get him even more prepared for the war he's about to enter with Ziggler. And Triple H now resorting to the same tactics as Cody Rhodes, only I expect it from Triple H, because he doesn't care whether he's loved or hated, but he pays for it by going into that steel rung. And now Ziggler trying to maintain control here. Ziggler trying to take back control, even Triple H not interested. Big knee in the face there, and oh no, Triple H has the sledgehammer in tow. The game ready now to do some damage to the world champion. Ziggler, though, takes the sledgehammer away from him, sends it into his gut. And the crowd here in St. Louis, rather surprisingly, is behind the game. I'm surprised they can actually find someone to agree on and side with, but it seems as if Triple H is the one. Wrong one if you ask me. I don't get why Ziggler deserves to be as vilified as he is right now. But you know, whatever, I guess. This is a mixed brand crowd. These two men trading blows back and forth right up until the spine buster by Triple H. And that one could well soon bring about the end of this match. Triple H could be closing in on his first world title in this universe in just a few minutes now. Ziggler in huge jeopardy of losing that title unless he can turn things around quickly. Now what's Triple H going to do? He took a second there to have a walk around, essentially planning out what he wanted to do next. And better move out of the way quickly there. Triple H has got a chair in hand now. A chair and a sledgehammer in the ring. No DQ. And Triple H is fully exercising his use of that one. Across the head. Into the cover. May well be the first pin of the match, I think, to win the world title. And oh, look at that. Triple H boasting with Ziggler in his grasp there, essentially. However, Ziggler playing possum. Quick to fight back there was Dolph. Belly to belly, and now the show-off gets his chance to do just that. Count along, because here come all those numbers of elbow drops, pummeling away onto the chest of Triple H. Pinpoint accuracy, pinpoint precision, and as much pain as you can imagine. Ziggler preps it up, and here comes number 10. Is Ziggler now ready to retain that title? Oh, Triple H rolled out of the ring there. Very well thought to do just that. And now we're back on the outside with these two men. What will happen out here? I mean, anything really can happen when you think about it, and anything will happen when you look at these two men going at it. Into the barricade goes Ziggler, but Ziggler sends Triple H back in the ring here. Triple H, though, with a counter and another spine buster on the sledgehammer by Triple H. And now Triple H looks ready to end this one, as if he set up it looked as if he had a setup there for some weapons to his use, but it gets countered. Zigzag, zigzag to retain the title. There's one, there's two. Triple H kicks out. Ziggler irate, he thought it was 3. Triple H definitely got out of the 2 count there. And this one continues on now. Now what will we see? A counter here by Ziggler is what we'll see, actually. Irish whip in the corner. Triple H tries to get out of that turnbuckle like almost ASAP and all. Dumped on his neck there with a harsh neck breaker. Ziggler now the one with the sledgehammer in tow. Going to try and use it to his advantage. Triple H forced him to drop it right away. Oh, that looked like he was looking for something on that steel chair there. Ziggler with a great counter. Oh, face buster. Is Ziggler going to go for a cover here? Yes, he is. Ziggler going to try and retain the title after that. Early kick out by Triple H. He can hang on for a 2 count for most moves, but when he knows he can kick out as early as possible, Triple H will do just that. Ziggler now in trouble, prepped up on that top rope. Triple H has something devious in mind. Went for the chops. Ziggler counters. Drop kick off the top by the show-off. And now what will Ziggler look to do here? In position. Famous! I think he wanted that on the chair, but he didn't get his target just right. Triple H moves out of the way. Ziggler, though, very quick to act. Sends him back down with a snapmare there. Got him in a leg scissors now. And there's a very good job of getting out of that one right away. Does Triple H. What is the game gonna... Oh, he's gonna give him a right face buster there. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Triple H now in position. Oh, wait, never mind. Spine buster by the game. This time, Triple H is ready to apply the finishing touches on the steel chair to win the world title. Triple H, pedigree on the chair. Ziggler dumped face first into it, and so may well his World Heavyweight Championship be in the same fate. Triple H doesn't finish this. Ziggler kicks out at 2. These two men are going to any lengths to try and get that win here. And now we go back to the outside. One thing here that could well bring about the end of the match. For all we know, into the announce table there goes Triple H. Ziggler, well busted open. We've seen that an awful lot here tonight. So many superstars busted open in their matches, bleeding for their cause. It's the finale of this universe. They want to go all out to try and win. And they're showing they're not afraid of it. Triple H there, catching him good in the announce table, but it's Ziggler who pulls out the counter for some reason. Now Ziggler looking for a submission on the outside, working on the surgically repaired quadricep muscles of Triple H. But the game is quickly out of that one. And now what will Triple H do here? He throws Ziggler back in the ring, and he's looking to get a measure of revenge for Monday. Looking to get revenge for what happened on Raw. Triple H tearing apart the announce table. We know this doesn't mean anything good, but Ziggler is very quick to fight back. This is now back and forth between these two men on the outside. Either will do anything to win. Ziggler sends Triple H into the announce table. Could we see it? No, we won't. But he is going to go face first into the table. Triple H, though, sends them back into the ring. No, wait. Triple H seems to have something else in mind before he continues on. Yeah, he's going back to the sledgehammer. Indeed, he is. Back to the sledgehammer we go. And oh, into the gut of Ziggler once more. Ziggler now being pummeled away on with that sledgehammer by the game. Striking blows one after the other there by Triple H, and now he is well on his way to ending this one, to winning that world title, I believe. Ziggler is almost out of it. Triple H practically toying right now with the world champion. Come on, Ziggler. I respect Triple H as much as I do, but I really need you to win this one. Come on, Ziggler, do it for us. Do it for the Bullet Club. Do it for Raw. Ziggler with a fight back there. Huge clothesline. Come on, Dolph. You could do it. Ziggler now. Famouser. Yes. 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 Ziggler in the corner. Warming up. We're going to get a clean sweep of it here tonight. Super kick. All the Bullet Club hit their super kicks. But will Dolph Ziggler retain the title? The cover, the count, 1, 2, yes! 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 Still, World Heavyweight Champion from the clutches of defeat, Dolph Ziggler. Now that is what I'm talking about. That is what I want to see. Hold that title up high. You deserve it. Triple H, the biggest challenge to Dolph Ziggler's world title thus far. But the game got too cocky. The game got too big for his boots. And if there's one thing you haven't learned over these last few months, never count out Dolph Ziggler. The Bullet Club may well have lost their US title, but they still hold on to the championship that means the most. Thank you, Ziggler. What a man you are. What a champion you are. Absolutely incredible performance. But now we move on. You want to talk about champions. You want to talk about rivalries. You want to talk about challenges. You want to talk about this main event. The very final time we will see this matchup. 24 months in the making. 2 years practically to the day since Bobby Fish turned his back on Kyle O'Reilly and left him practically for dead. Now, here tonight at No Way Out, Kyle O'Reilly holds the World Heavyweight Championship, and Kyle O'Reilly has the chance to end this feud as the man on top. But inside Hell in a Cell, where it all matters, where it all makes a difference, can one of these men put the other down for good? Can they walk out with that WWE Championship? 24 months, 2 years, comes to an end tonight. Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Hell in a Cell. Let's get to it. There it is, the daunting structure itself. Perhaps the scariest thing you can think about. The scariest structure for two men to be stuck in. And now, to finish it off, these two men will be locked in that very structure and will be forced to do till death do them part. Fish and O'Reilly one-on-one for the final time. This is the first time Bobby Fish has been in action since he lost that title back at SummerSlam. Will the longest reigning champion in the history of this universe have a little bit of problems in regards to it? I'm not too sure, but you saw there Fish's entrance, barely paid any attention, right into the ring. He knows what's at stake. O'Reilly knows what's at stake. 2 years to the very day. It's not, but you know, go along with it. That these two men were tag team partners, were brothers, were champions, were ready to overcome the odds. And it was that man in the ring who portrayed this man right here. And look at the difference it's made. It went from being two brothers betraying each other to now essentially the entirety of SmackDown paying attention with close eyes to the screen as they watch these two men kill each other for the final time. O'Reilly hates Fish, Fish hates O'Reilly, and that is why here tonight we have to end it all. We have to have a winner. They've given everything they had possible for these last 2 years. But now we bring it to the end. This is going to be one of those feuds that's going to go down in history. For as long as it has been, it has also been just as great. This man focusing on a dominant WWE Championship reign for over 400 days. He dominated SmackDown. He held that championship that O'Reilly holds right now. But at SummerSlam, that all pummeled into the depths when Kyle O'Reilly won that title from Bobby Fish. We thought Fish was gone. We thought he was done. But no, he came back for one final fight with that man. Shane McMahon made this a Hell in a Cell match. And now these two men, they fight for SmackDown. They fight for their own personal greed. They fight for the WWE Championship. There's only one winner. One of these men may well have to be forced to never be able to stand again if it means the other walks out with a title. The cell lowers, and these two men stand in the ring one-on-one for the final time. Here we go. The bell rings. We are underway for the final bout between Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Here in the main event of No Way Out. Look at O'Reilly from the start. He showed this anger 2 nights ago on SmackDown when he pummeled into Fish repeatedly, when they went and brawled backstage. It took the entire SmackDown locker room to clear out those two men eventually. There is no idea who can win this one. There's no idea who's going to lose this one. All we know is these two men will go until their bodies will not allow them anymore. No one's going to give up to try and save themselves from further punishment. No one's going to give in. No one's going to stay down for a count when they know they could get back up, because there is too much riding on this one to let that be the case. O'Reilly now with a bat pummeling into Bobby Fish. You gotta think, with it being this very event, all the thoughts, all the memories have to come flooding back to Kyle O'Reilly about what happened on that night. Attacking the arm now is Bobby Fish even, but Kyle O'Reilly staying down for barely any time. German suplex. Do not be surprised if the match keeps this tempo going all the way, and we are outside already. And we know what is on one side of them, and that is the ominous Hell in a Cell. which is right for Fish to go into. German suplex as well. I think Fish caught basically the bottom of the cell there on that one. Fish though with the counter. He doesn't want to, neither of these men are going to want to go into that cell. The damage that can cause to your career. The pain that can cause you for the rest of your life. Scars. Permanent damage. It's all there. And it's all for these two men to try and use to put the other away. O'Reilly now almost psyching Fish out there as if he wanted to go in. He wanted to shove him into the cell but didn't. Uh-oh. O'Reilly now into the cell. And O'Reilly German suplexed into the corner of the cell as well. Oh, that was a damn awful feeling. These two men are using the cell in every way imaginable to their advantage. Back in the ring we go temporarily. It may well be a Hell in a Cell match, but only in the ring can this matchup come to an end. There's O'Reilly now with a counter. Look at the strength of this man. Fish came running at him, and there was an incredible overhead belly to belly by the champion. And Fish now in a bit of trouble. Fish in precarious trouble. Into the cell he went. And O'Reilly is going to make sure that he feels that one as his back essentially screamed out in agony as he collided with the steel. Oh, here we go again. Sending him down. O'Reilly sending him into the cell again. Oh, God! What a move there by O'Reilly. Using the cell to his advantage. Once more. What will we see now used by these two men? The cell continuously being used. Just launching the other man into it as many times as they can. Hurricanrana now by O'Reilly. How will he look to capitalize here? Oh, that's what he's going to do. Just because there's a cell does not mean these two men want to hurt each other far more than any other human could possibly imagine. Back in the ring we go here. It's almost as if, honestly, I think Fish is scared. I think Fish, for the first time in a long time, is scared of being outside the ring. Because he knows he can usually use the outside to catch his breath, recover, run away if needs be. But when he's outside of the ring, it's even worse than being in the ring because you cannot run from O'Reilly at all. I think we're seeing... And it's very surprising to say, given how many people he went through and how long a dominant champion he was as well. But I think we're seeing Fish up against a wall. The challenger is scared of this. And it's amazing to lay eyes on, in all honesty. Bobby Fish wants to keep this in the ring. Kyle O'Reilly wants to brawl anywhere, anytime. Counter there once more by O'Reilly. He's going to fly off the top again. Drop kick to Fish. What will we see now from the champion? Has the challenger in his grasp here. This one can only go... Oh, I was going to say this one can only go wrong, but it kind of did go wrong, to be fair. But for Kyle O'Reilly, more so than Bobby Fish. Into the cell once more goes the challenger. Fish, his back must be screaming in agony as it collides with the cell, but O'Reilly's body goes into it once more. Good God. This has been, you know, these are two of the greatest technical wrestlers in the planet today, and they're essentially engaging in nothing more than an unsolicited brawl for the right to become the champion. And I'm being honest with you, I'm loving every single moment of it thus far. Back outside we go. O'Reilly, it's almost as if he's got something in, oh my God, something in mind. O'Reilly, countered by Fish. Fish, oh, sends him into the ring post. Just because there's a cell doesn't mean there's other things that Fish can't use to his advantage. And O'Reilly now going to send Fish back in the ring. But it's not what O'Reilly wants to be. He's calling Fish to the outside, essentially. He wants him to be out here. O'Reilly pacing back and forth as he waits for Fish to get up to his feet. The challenger trying to use every second possible. O'Reilly has something disastrous in mind. into the cell. Once more for Fish. Into the cell twice goes Fish. Fish almost trying to get away there from whatever O'Reilly had planned. Counter there by the challenger. But once more, it's not going to save him. Into the cell he went. Oh, into the ring post again, though, goes Kyle O'Reilly. These two men right now just no breaks. I mean, there was that little break there, but there's almost no breaks. It's just, how long can we beat each other up for? How long will it be until the other one can't stand? And here comes O'Reilly now with the kicks and strikes into Bobby Fish. All of these with much more anger, much more ferocious power than ones he would have ever done before, because so much is riding on this one. He needs it to be just that. Fish there with a counter once again. O'Reilly with a bat in hand now, swinging wildly. Literally swung nowhere near the near Fish for some reason. Fish now going to try and capitalize here. The champ could be in trouble. Up on his shoulders. He could be in huge trouble. Fish hook! Oh, it couldn't. It won't. It will not. O'Reilly covered here by Fish. O'Reilly's at it too. The champ showed signs of weakness there. And Fish is now all of a sudden in control here. Fish gonna fly. Double foot stomp. Missed it. Oh, and O'Reilly sent to the outside now. Fish is in control all of a sudden. And he knows it. But he's showing signs of weakness there. He's showing signs of damage as he holds onto his ribs for a moment before going back outside to deal with O'Reilly. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. Looked as if he wanted to send him into the cell. Fish with a great counter there. These two men now all of a sudden, well, it just heated back up for a moment there, but it's Fish who sends them back into the ring. Fish who looks to reclaim control in this matchup and looks to win that second WWE Championship. Up on that turnbuckle again goes O'Reilly. It's a harsh ride down, but O'Reilly pulls out the reversal. Double axe handle there. And O'Reilly now, once more, sends Fish to the outside. It's clear he has something in mind. I think Fish landed on the chair as well. But it's clear O'Reilly has something in mind here. He's looked at Hell in a Cell matches of the past and realized he can use something to his advantage. Something in mind here. But oh, Bobby Fish is not interested in it. Into the ring post once more. And it seems as if every time he does that, he sends him back into the ring to capitalize on it. It's almost formulaic of Fish. The challenger trying to make sure that he stays as far away from the cell as possible. And this is why. Fish in right position now. Fish hook countered. O'Reilly out of the way of it. Back to the outside we go. If O'Reilly wants to do whatever he has in mind, he needs to do it fast, because Fish is making life as difficult as possible for him. Into the cell. Once more he goes. And again for the challenger. Oh my god, what's Fish going to do here? Fish in trouble even. German suplex through the cell. That's what O'Reilly had in mind. That's what he wanted to do. Kyle O'Reilly breaks the cell, and we're on the outside now. This is where things get worse. This is where things can get dangerous all of a sudden for both men. What's O'Reilly going to do here? I think he's gone back inside. Oh my god, no. Tell me this isn't happening, is it? Fish is up there. O'Reilly still down on the floor right now. Oh no. Oh god. This is not what we needed to happen. On the roof of the cell, these two men will brawl. Oh, suplex. Oh, that looks dangerous. That looks really dangerous. The cell roof already caving in as a result of these two men. The match can't end up here. It has to end in the ring. But my god, is it treacherous to be up that high. I'm watching from afar, and I'm nervous. I'm so glad I'm not down at that announce table. Oh my god, no. I think my mind has just copped on to what O'Reilly wants to do. Don't you dare do it, Kyle O'Reilly. It's not worth it. Ooh. Every move I see hit worries me. Because I think they are going to be that bit closer to going through the cell. And if you go through the cell, that could be it. O'Reilly trying to get this St. Louis crowd on his side once more. What will Kyle O'Reilly do up here? What will Bobby Fish do up here? Oh god, DDT on the cell roof. Now what? Oh, it's a counter from O'Reilly, but it's a counter back by Fish. Oh, leaping Enziguri. Oh, O'Reilly's upper half there basically teetering over the cell. Oh my god. As much as I hate Bobby Fish, that's a fall I don't want to see even him take. Counter there by O'Reilly, thinking tactically, trying to give himself some free space, and it's only just copped on to me that as a result of Fish's first move up here, that part of the cell roof has caved in. O'Reilly almost walking around it, trying to get an understanding for it. Oh my god, no! No! Kyle O'Reilly! Chasing the dragon on the roof of the cell! I thought it was about to cave in. I honestly thought they were about to go crashing through it. The cell not giving in just yet. Oh, but Fish looks out of it. Fish looks like he can't stand anymore. Oh my god, no! O'Reilly, don't you dare! Oh! Fish is teetering. Fish was teetering there, and O'Reilly saved him from a huge fall and pays for it with a dragon suplex. Now what here? Oh god. Oh, every time a counter is pulled off, I get worried. I think something bad's gonna happen. Spins him round there. O'Reilly in position now with the leg hooked. Back suplex. Oh my god! Both parts of that roof have given way. There's nothing left in that roof. Whoever hits a move through there has won the match. This could be one of those falls that change someone's careers eternally. And I don't even want it to be either of these men. O'Reilly now in position, looking for chasing the dragon. Fish with a counter. Suplex on the cell once more. O'Reilly pulls out the reversal there, sweeps the leg away from him. Oh, this is scary. This is real scary to watch. No, Kyle O'Reilly wouldn't. Oh no, okay. It's not going to be that. Oh. Hurricanrana there, and I thought both men were about to just teeter off that cell, plummet to a fall. Oh, it is really worrying at this point now as these two men go up on that cell. What could happen here to either man's career? Kyle O'Reilly in position again. No way, no, he's not going to do it again. Chasing the dragon on the cell. Bobby Fish busted open, but Kyle O'Reilly, how much more does he want to give in this one? How much more can both men give in this one? Oh, that was treacherous there. Oh my god, almost off the cell they went. What will we see here now? O'Reilly is in total control here. O'Reilly now in an armbar of all things on Bobby Fish. Fish rolls the other way to get out of it. Probably for the best that he did that. Oh, treacherous position for O'Reilly, but he's out of it. Oh my god, no. Michinoku driver. Every move that's hit, I worry about them going through that hole. And I'm worried now at this point that they want that to happen. They want to go crash. They want to send their opponent. They want to send the man they hate crashing through that cell. Oh my god, Kyle O'Reilly, dragon suplex, and Fish falls to the bottom. Kyle O'Reilly may well have just ended this one for good. But as O'Reilly drops down now, with the chance to end this all, Fish is still fighting back here. What the hell is this man made out of? They just went crashing through the roof of the cell, and somehow they're both standing still. Fish pummeling away into O'Reilly. Neither one of these men has any give left in them. Neither one of these men I don't think has any fight left in them. Fish trying to do whatever it takes to win the title here. O'Reilly out before, and 1 count can even be struck. This is outstanding. This is something else to lay eyes on. Fish is just doing the wrong thing here though, by trying to taunt, by trying to show off. He's bringing himself into a world of trouble there as he gets planted face first. But since we've dropped down here all of a sudden, it's like that huge drop has suddenly woken something up within him. But Kyle O'Reilly looks to bring a stop to that. We're going back to the outside here. If a drop from the top of the cell won't stop either man, it now begs the question, what will? And O'Reilly may have the answer. On the outside, chasing the dragon. Kyle O'Reilly is ready to end this one. O'Reilly's ready to retain the title. With Fish on the outside. Oh my god, it's Randy Orton. What the hell is Randy Orton doing here? RKO by Orton. The Viper has struck on Kyle O'Reilly, but for what reason? Why is he doing this? And another RKO. The Viper just screwed over Kyle O'Reilly. What the hell? Oh my god, no. I'm disgusted by what I've just seen. And you mean to tell me, after all this war, after everything we've been through, Bobby Fish is going to win in this fashion? It can't happen. Not like this. Fish hook. Please, no. Come on. It can't end this way. Do something, O'Reilly, please. I beg you. Oh my god. This is how we're going to end the most heated rivalry I've ever seen in the history of this universe. This is how we're going to end the most personal rivalry I've ever seen. This is how we're going to end the best rivalry in this universe, with Randy Orton screwing over Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish running around holding the WWE Championship as if he has just earned his way to it. I'm disgusted. There's no other way of saying it. I am appalled. This is how we're gonna remember this pay-per-view. This is how we're gonna remember this series of universe. Bobby Fish is the new WWE Champion. And I am disgusted. I am horrified that it ended like this. Kyle O'Reilly should still be the champion. There's no doubt about it. But a man who he hasn't even had to deal with ever since he left for Raw has all of a sudden got his name back in the picture and screwed over Kyle O'Reilly just for the sake of it. I'm disgusted. I'm horrified, and this is how we're going to have to end it. This is how we're going to go out. Awful. I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing good to say. We'll see you tomorrow for the new series of Universe. We'll see you tomorrow for 2K18 Raw, but yeah, I'm disgusted. I've got nothing to say. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Take it, guys, and ta-ra.